What is this? Pro versus Impossible Lobby? This is Pro versus Impossible Obby. Let's go. Let's watch. So I'm gonna call KikiCast again.
I'm not lying. This is a genuinely near impossible obstacle course. And this is a professional Roblox player. If he beats the last stage, I'll give him 300,000 Robux. But first, he has to beat stage 1 for 1 Robux. Robux? I don't know. Ooh! Congratulations, Macho. You got 1 Robux, which is not a lot. But I'll give you 10 times that amount if you complete this next stage. And unlike stage 1, if you fall here, you permanently lose a life. Oh God. Go! And make sure not to mess up. Okay. Alright. So far the jumps are easy. This stage gets really hard at the end. Come on, Macho. Come on. First hard jump. Oh my God. Come on, Macho. Come on. Alright, good job, man. Holy moly. Congratulations.
This is impossible, Obby.
For your prize, you get 10 Robux and a hint about what's to come. Every stage has a gimmick, and I'm sure you'll be familiar with this next one. Begin. Remember, your prize for completing this stage is 10 times higher than the last one. Ooh, okay, good. He's hitting the jumps. Ooh, there you go. He's breezing through it. He is a professional after all. He's practiced and built obbies for hundreds of hours, which may explain why he's currently destroying this obstacle course. You don't have to go that fast. You're making me nervous, man. If you fall, you die. Come on. Ooh, that was close. Oh, and by the way, the gimmick for this stage is these jumps called wraparound. It says you have to wrap around them. All right, last jump, Macho. And there you go, man. Congratulations, stage 3 done. Your prize is 100 Robux. But unfortunately, you're not out of the clear yet, because this next stage is 10 times harder, with a 10 times higher reward. So go, quick! But what are these jumps? How is he gonna make them? Well, let me explain. These are called trust jumps. They're the gimmick of this stage. In Roblox, if you decide to jump in the middle of climbing, it launches you backwards for some reason. But here's the fun part. If you can manage to turn around mid-air without losing any momentum, you can cross gaps that would be impossible otherwise. Oh my gosh, you got it close. Don't mess this one up. There you go. Good job. Solid job. And now you are at the final 4 jumps of this stage, the hardest ones. Good luck. Ooh, there you go, man. There you go. Okay, he's actually using an advanced technique to help him with this. Be careful, man. I'll explain that advanced technique he's using later. Dude, calm down. And there you go. Ooh, stage 4 complete. You're doing pretty solid, Macho. You've had a few close calls, but let's not talk about those.
Yeah, I slipped on purpose, definitely.
And now your total winnings are 1,000 Robux. And if you beat this next stage, that'll go up to 10,000 Robux. That's a lot of money, so I'm not going to make this easy on you. In fact, this next stage will prey on your biggest weakness. Stop. There he goes, and look at him. Instantly stumped. Yeah, Macho may seem like a pro at everything, but he has one glaring weakness. His brain. Whether it be a quiz or Simon Says, he just can't seem to think under pressure. So this stage is going to be thinking under pressure. He has to use that brain of his to think of some way to scale this wall. I'm just gonna say, you gotta have faith.
Surely not, right?
Oh, Macho, I think you know, man. There you go.
Oh, MG.
Don't worry, man, you're not dead yet. Alright, and boom, boom. Yes, the gimmick of the stage is invisible platform. And luckily for Macho, he used critical thinking to guess where one was. Good job, Macho. Everyone tell Macho he did a good job in the comics. But he's not even clear until he passes the second wall, which does not have the same solution as the first. Do not try that solution, you will die. Continue with the go, continue with the go, continue with the go. See if you can stop. Oh, he bumped his head. I think he knows. I think he gets it now. Does he see them? Oh, he does. He sees them. They're just barely visible here. And there you go. Stage complete. Didn't know he'd be smart enough for that one, but he's managed to impress me. Why? Congrats on 10,000 Robux. My wallet is gone. Now that I know your capabilities, I don't feel as bad about the torture I have in store for you later. But anyways, how does 25,000 Robux sound?
Oh, yes.
Beat this next stage, and it's yours. Start. And already this stage looks weird, and that's because these are called head hammocks. Basically, there's a ceiling above your head, so when you jump, you don't go very far. Macho, that was horrifying. Or you can just walk over them, which Macho found out, so I made the next bit even harder. Now he has to time a near perfect jump to slip out and not hit his head. There you go. Okay, we're on to the scary parts now. Dude, don't slip. If you slip, it's over. Alright, these jumps are hard. Good luck, man. Oh, by the way, this stage was recommended to me by subscribers, who, according to poll results, really wanted Macho to hit his head. So, thanks for that. Hey, you can subscribe too if you want, but you are not allowed to subscribe unless you are actually enjoying the video. I mean it. Next one, there you go. He sees the plan here, but this one, you're gonna have to jump out from under the overhang. It's a weird wraparound, but you got this, Macho. Oh, good job. All right, last jump, man. Oh, congratulations, man. Stage 6 complete.
Yes, that was so scary.
You are now 25,000 Robux rich. You sure you want to keep going? I mean, you can surely retire now and just be happy forever, right?
No, I will keep going.
Dude, what even is your goal here? Why do you want to win so bad?
I need to be the best. I want to conquer every Roblox hobby.
Pretty lofty goal for someone who types like a caveman found a keyboard.
I will achieve it still.
Hey, man. Well, this next stage is worth 15,000 Robux. Start. Alright, it seems pretty easy so far, you know, it's just average. But if you're observant, you may have noticed each of these jumps is getting harder and harder to do. That's because this is a vertical jump test designed to push the limits of just how high a Roblox character can go. Oh, looks like he's got stuck on the 11.5 stud jump. Yeah, towards the end, it gets really hard. The Roblox character is about 5.6 studs tall, meaning this wall where he's stuck at is over twice his size. In fact, it's impossible to jump that high without using a glitch or a trick of some kind. But, did you forget? Macho is a pro. If a stage requires you to know a trick or glitch, chances are he'll know what did he just do? Okay, you're probably pretty confused about what just happened. Why did he teleport and why did it work? Well, what Macho just did is called a lag. If you put your Roblox window while in midair, it freezes you for some reason. This is what it looks like from someone else's perspective. After the freeze is over, Roblox has to guess where they should put you. They do not guess well, meaning if you freeze your game the millisecond after you jump, Roblox will boost you way higher than you're supposed to be. Macho just used the powers of teleportation to beat this stage. Yeah, finish the stage before you slash each the other. Stage 7 complete? I gotta be honest, you're impressing. Maybe you're actually smart and I gave you credit here.
No, I'm not.
How do you feel about doubling that 50,000 into 100,000?
Why? Yes.
How am I going to explain this to my accountant? Stage 8 starts. Alright, here he is at the first jump. Now, 100,000 Robux is a lot, so I made this stage way harder than the last one with a way harder technique he has to use. Remember earlier in the video when he did this? Yeah, this is called the trust flip. And I'll explain how it works in a second, but just know that it is hard. You can tell, like, how much he messed up here. So what if he had to do this hard technique in a place where he could die if he messes up? Oh my god, man.
Oh, MG.
You came pretty close there. Come on, Macho, you got this, you got this. You are having too many close calls for the average person, Macho. Yeah, trust flicks are, inconsistent. Here's how they work. If you're climbing on Roblox and rapidly flick your camera 180 degrees, it pushes your hitbox a tiny bit, making it to where you can jump as if you were on land instead of, launching backwards like usual. However, the catch is your time frame to hit the spacebar is less than a second, so it's really difficult to do them consistently, which leads to jumps like this. Dude! Macho! You got it way too close. You just scared the hell out of me, Macho. Just keep going, man. You got it. Alright, the safety net here is very small. Remember the last time where you went soaring? You can't do that here or else you die. So,
My keyboard is covered in sweat.
well, Macho, get a napkin because I have a video to make. Ooh, okay, he's getting them pretty consistently now. Oh my god, good job. Alright, Macho, no safety net for this one. If you fail this... Ooh, oh my god, he did it. There you go. All right, man. Now this is the hardest part, the final 4 jumps, which are so hard because they aren't trusses. Yeah, if you just use an average ledge instead of trusses, you can still climb it, but it's a lot harder to hold on to, and therefore a lot harder to do truss flicks off of. But he only has to do 12 of them in a row. You got this. He has to use the advanced technique to its max because these are really difficult, man. The first couple have a little safety net down there, but the last 2 you're gonna have to be careful with. All right, Macho. All right. Last jump, Macho. You got this, man. And he made it! Oh, I'm spinning. Dude, Macho, congratulations!
Yeah.
All right, man. I did it. You are good at obbies, and you've officially robbed me of 100,000 Robux.
Hey.
Are you sure your motivation isn't the wealth?
No.
You know, you can quit whenever you want and just leave with your 100K. You don't have to keep going, Macho.
Never.
Alright, I might regret this, but if you beat this next stage, your Robux number will go up to 150,000.
This looks very scary.
Stage 9 starts.
Go.
At this point, Macho is the force of nature. Underestimated his skill. I did not expect him to make it this far without dying even once, might I? He played the whole thing on my money. I want to keep my money. Spoiler, this is the first stage he really suffers on. How are you going to get over this wall, Macho? A puzzle, to be sure. Use that big, strong brain of yours, Macho, right? And don't jump on me. I'm going away. Oh, there you go. You figured it out. Yeah, there's a clip glitch on Roblox that lets you dance through walls. This works because of a very specific glitch in Roblox dance. Dance 2. Yeah, the one where you do the wavy arms and slide a little. For some reason, the animation of this dance has a weird teleport hidden. Oh, right there. You see that? There it is. So, if you go up to a thin wall, do dance 2, and rotate your character 90 degrees, and the moment it does that teleport, boom, you're through. Oh, and by the way, for this next part, I hit a hole on the other side of the wall.
You evil man.
What? You didn't fall for my trap? Come on, man. Why'd you peek through the wall? Ooh, Macho! What was that? That was frightening, but you got it, man. You got this. Come on, second try's the charm. There you go. All right, you did the jump. All right, next wall, Macho. You got it. Don't do the sliding thing you did again. Ooh, Macho, oh my god. Get up. Ooh, dude, this stage is way scarier than I thought it would be. Come on, Macho, you got this. Macho! No! You can't believe it. Macho actually died, and now Macho. What the? Oh no. Well, this has gone from a 3-life challenge to a 1-life challenge.
No, I don't know if
This is the last life.
He has even one more time at all, he'll lose. So let's see how he does now with that anxiety lingering in his mind. Oh my god, Macho. There you go, Macho. There you go. I knew this stage would give him trouble, but I didn't expect him to die twice on it. Big jump here. Watch out. There you go. All right, solid jump. The last ones, Macho. You're on the last ones. Solid jump. Second to last one, Macho. This is the one you failed on last time, but you can do it this time. Macho! Dude, how did that even happen? Dude, that is insane. There you go, Macho. All right, last jump. You have no room to mess up. If you glitch in the wall a little bit, you're dead. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yes!
Congratulations, Macho. You beat it, and you have 1 life left. And you know what, man? You really had to think for that one. I'm pretty proud of you.
My brain hurts.
Anyways, you're now at 150,000 robots. And I gotta ask you, Nick, why are you so good at Obby?
I trained every day. 100 push-ups, 100 warm-ups, 100 dance to glitch.
No wonder you're so good. It all makes sense now. All right, man. I'll be honest with you. You'll get 200,000 Robux from this next stage. But the chances you make it are very low. I'm being serious right now. Are you sure you want to keep going?
I don't like what I'm seeing, but yes.
This is the first stage where your chance of success is like low. It's the third to last stage, man.
It looks very terrifying.
Are you sure you want to keep going? I am not responsible for any emotional damage caused in the making of this video.
Yes.
Alright, man, then stage 10 starts. Starts off pretty easy. I'll just skip the jump because he's a pro. Up first are a couple easy 3-step large jumps. There you go. Alright. You did it pretty quick, but now we're getting the lesser jumps. Oh, that's Later jump so hard and so inconsistent that even some of the best Roblox players still mess up at them. Alright, now we're into the 1-stud jumps. These 1-stud jumps are so hard that almost no Roblox players can even do 3 of them in a row. Macho has to do 12 in a row. And you may be sitting in front of your iPad thinking, oh, I can do that. So, congratulations, you're in the top 0.0003% of Roblox players. Yeah, I call this Obby impossible because these jumps are impossible for the average Roblox player. In fact, I got that 0.0003% number by researching how many people were able to beat this other Obby called the Tiny Isles. It's in a document, and it's like 100 times easier than playing. It had infinite lives. Macho
Whoa.
has won. There you go. Okay, and now for the gimmick of this stage. Are you ready, Macho?
Oh my god.
These are the jumps I was talking about. The jumps that even pros can't do consistently. I gave them a safety net for the first few, but past that, they're genuinely deadly. You got this, Macho. Ooh, he fell already. This does not look good. Good thing there's a safety net here. If this is the real deal, he'd be dead. Alright, he's pretty good. There you go, Macho. Alright, man, real deal. Are you ready?
Now I need to practice more.
For the first time in this challenge, you are taking your time. Alright, Macho. Final area. You got this. Yes! Oh my god! That was so close! Macho, that was so close!
Oh, MG.
Oh my god! Dude, look at me, dude. Look at me. Dude.
My god.
Man. At the beginning, I just wanted you to stop taking my money. But at this
Oh my
point,
God.
you have earned it. That stage is hard. And I gotta ask you, have you noticed that I have been striking the biggest weakness in a few of these stages, making you think until your brain hurts on a few of these stages?
Yeah.
How confident are you in your brain, Macho?
0%.
0%? Dude, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Look at what you've accomplished, man. Look back at what you did on it. You did that. Anyways, second to last stage. If you beat this stage, you get 250,000 Robux. But I'll be honest, you need more than just skill for this. You need luck. Are you feeling lucky today, Macho? Wow, that's the biggest word I think I've ever seen you say. Alright then, man. Stage 11 starts. How did you get across this gap? Way too far to jump over normally. Surely he doesn't have a
Amazing.
professional trick to help him
Yeah.
out here. Oh, you may be thinking, what just happened? I can tell you, a wall hop just happened. It's a super advanced technique that literally lets you jump off a wall with no platform beneath. Just like with trust flicking, if you flick your camera super quickly the moment you hit a crack in the wall, your character will barely I'm talking like less than a half second. If you somehow manage to press space in that tiny time frame and flick your character perfectly, you get an extra jump. This is the hardest technique technique in the challenge by far. I'd say it's 10 times harder than trust flipping. And probably 10 times less consistent. Remember when I said Macho would need luck? He will move your odds, but it's up to luck. There you go. There you go. Let me be honest. Since the start, I knew Macho was super talented and skill-based stuff, but I also knew he struggled with focus and wasn't super smart. At least I thought I knew that. Throughout this challenge, Macho has been proving me wrong again and again, making it through brain games and puzzles I'm certain he wouldn't have been able to before. I guess throughout all of this, he changed. He went from dumb to genuinely capable. He overcame his biggest weakness multiple times to get where he is now. I'm genuinely proud of him, and I hope he is too. Macho, he failed on the second to last stage. I'm sorry, Macho.
No.
When did I say that? This isn't Mr. Beast. You're not going away with nothing.
What?
You win the Robux from the stage you got to, so your winnings are 200,000 Robux.
Oh, man, key.
Congratulations, man.
Why?
I just watched Pro versus Impossible Obby episode. Pro versus Impossible Obby. Pro versus Impossible Obby episode 2. I made this Obby secretly impossible.
Alright, I just started a 1 hour time, and if you beat this Obby before that time's up, you'll win 100,000 Robux. What are you waiting for? Go! Slowly walking towards the first jump, which looks super easy, but he doesn't realize I secretly made it way harder than it was. And he's dead. What the? Sorry for tricking you, Macho. I hit the invisible wall there. But what he doesn't know is that I put 3 more invisible walls after that one. And whenever he dies, he loses more and more time. There you go. All right, first jump complete. But I changed things up for the second one. Did you think I would just do the same invisible wall a second time, man? Come on. This one is hidden above his head. There you go. You figured out the trick for the second one. Now, the final jump has 2 invisible walls. He has to perfectly fit between. It's the hardest one yet. Wait, what is he doing? Oh my... I'm so stupid. That was not how you were supposed to do it. He may have outsmarted me that stage, but this stage has an even more evil trick. One I'll explain after he falls for it. You're slipping a little, Macho. What's wrong? Something is off about these platforms. He is struggling to keep his footing. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, this stage looks easy, but every single one of these platforms is actually
Learn how to beat Impossible Obby on Roblox.
But it's impossible to do this next stage for you. On to stage 3, no hesitation, and... Why do you jump backwards? He seems confused. He may be starting to realize that every single stage in this challenge has a secret trap that makes them near impossible, despite looking easy. See if you can guess what this stage's trap is by how he's moving. Dude, he's breezing through this. He hasn't fallen for a trap on this stage a single time. Oh, buddy might be about to die here. Be careful, buddy. Oh, he's inching towards the edge. Oh, man. This trap is really messing with his muscle memory, which sucks because he's on a tight time limit. Come on, Macho, come on. By now, you may have been able to figure out that multiple platforms on this stage are trapped. Whenever he touches those platforms, his controls are entirely reversed. There's no way to visually tell which platforms do that. So whenever he steps on one, I'll put this icon on the screen so you can see. Let's just say this area is full of them. Ooh, let's go. You got this, man. You can figure out the pattern. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're making your way through it. Oh. There you go. There you go. All right, last bit, man. There you go. Dude, you're doing so good on this.
I
Just make
guess
sure not to
you're
go the wrong
watching
way.
Roblox
Very
Pro
close to
versus
the end. 2 more
Impossible
jumps.
Obby.
Come on, man. You got this. But he doesn't know I was sneaking. Also trapped the landing spot. Is he gonna fall for it? Almost got you with that one. You almost slipped, Macho. That's 3 stages down. And this next stage looks easy. Just a really long path. Guess you better walk to the end and see what's up. While he's walking, you may have realized he's been here before. 3 months ago, Macho attempted a very similar challenge to this, and unfortunately, he failed. If he doesn't complete this stage quickly, he may fail again because the trap here is severe. At the end of the long path he's walking down, there's actually one low to jump that looks easy. But despite looking this long, it's actually this long. I made it so he falls through the beginning and end bits of the jump. There's no way for him to see that I've done this, so he'll likely fail. And every time he fails, he has to redo the 30-second walk over and over. Let's see how he deals with that pain. Come on, just make the jump, man. You want that Robux, right? It's an easy jump. There's hardly even a gap there. Just jump. Just go for it. No way. Did he? Do you realize that you just totally skipped the trap there?
Wait, what? How?
Your survival instincts are too strong, man. But his survival instincts don't matter on this next stage. Kill brick parkour, alright? He's dodging those kill bricks. He's a goat. He's going through no... He made a mistake, and another, and another. What's happening? You may have figured out by now that the kill bricks on this stage aren't as they seem. Oh, he found the secret. He found the trick. Yeah, some of these kill bricks don't actually kill you. Some of these platforms that look safe aren't. Can you guess where he's supposed to jump? Or will he run out of time trying and receive even more backlash? Yeah, backlash. After he failed in the last video, the comments weren't the nicest.
He sucks. Oh, man. Macho is this game.
Dude, he is not even better than me.
Macho sucks. He doesn't deserve
Bring
all
Macho,
that.
and you're a
And
big
you
bad
know
boss.
Macho was bad at
Macho
all
sucks. Bad job, Macho.
I need to restore my honor.
Yeah, if he doesn't win this, he'll get even more hate, and he's worried that if he fails, he might even prove those hate comments correct. There's no way he fails. He's really struggling on this part right here.
At least I'm subscribed to Laughability.
True. Hey, you can subscribe too if you want, but you are only allowed to subscribe if you are actually enjoying this video. I mean it. Oh, yeah, even though he figured out the trap, these jumps aren't easy, and he needs to learn an important skill to be precision. Fifth time's the charm, Monster. You got it. Right? There you go. And there you go. There you go, Macho. And there you go. He guessed it. And boom. Let's see him put that precision to the test with this next stage, which, like every stage before it, looks easy, but it's not. I made this whole stage secretly slippery. In order to avoid slipping, he needs to constantly jump, which is annoying. But somehow, he is breezing through this. Oh, these jumps are hard. These are even hard for me. I bet Macho's probably going to really struggle on these. Oh, okay. Of course, he's Macho. Anyways, he continued easily throughout this whole stage. It's like the slippery trap didn't even matter to him. In fact, during this whole obby, he's been completing stages way quicker than expected. Unfortunately, though, he's about to really struggle on this next one. But for now, he just beat stage 6. Boom! And now, get ready for a trick stage. Yeah, from this point on, the obby becomes much more trap-focused, and he starts struggling on every stage much harder. For example, the pick-a-path stage. All he has to do is pick the correct path to walk on, and yet... Alright, it was rough, but he made it past the non-trap part of the stage. Time for the trap part. As soon as he dies on the non-trap part one more time. Dude, you literally got that one right. How did you mess it up the second time? Now he's at the part that's not what it seems. Despite testing out every single path, none of them have worked. He's losing more time here than he has on any other stage. He needs to figure out the trick and fast. But to do that, he has to learn to trust his gut, to stop hesitating, and just trust what he thinks could be right. I believe you can do it. Just look deep within your heart and think to yourself, that worked. He actually passed that. But the fourth and final path is the hardest to pass. On the previous path, I put an invisible bridge between the platforms. This time, it's outside of them, which is a much scarier place to walk. And sure enough... I feel like he might get stuck on this one for a while. It's really hard, despite him trusting his big hairy guts. We'll figure it out. Whoa. He actually figured it out! Okay, timer paused. He made it to the next safe zone. Yeah, by the way, if you see a white platform, that's a safe zone. Whenever he reaches these, I pause the timer for 2 minutes to check up on his resistance, because it's kind of hard to type when you're doing parkour on the timer. I thought you were supposed to be dumb. I thought you were the dumb one. What's your secret, Master? What's your secret? Secret? Alright, whatever. What's an attribute of yourself that you think may help you win this Robux? Obby, I ask you this question like every video you're in, and it's always that. Alright, how about this? Phrase your answer to the last question in a full sentence.
I like Obby.
Okay, well, alright. Forgot the period, though. His 2 minutes are up, and it's time to move on to the next stage, which looks like an easy tightrope. This stage is pretty easy. I mean, it's just an easy tightrope stage. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you it's also a slippery tightrope stage. And on this one, unlike the last slippery stage, I disabled his ability to jump. He can't jump to correct himself. He just has to do this precise and slippery tightrope, which is made even harder by the fact he has to deal with the constant pressure of his timer ticking down. I don't often talk about the pressure in these videos, but keep in mind, Macho only has one attempt at this obby. He knows if he fails, he'll lose the prize and get a swarm of hate comments again. The stakes are high. He has a constant timer ticking down, and he knows he'll disappoint millions of you if he fails. So, needless to say, he's rushing. Oh god, he keeps slipping! Oh my god! On most stages, going fast is good, but on this stage, he needs to take his time. He's trying to speed up because that timer is haunting him in the back of his mind. But that mindset is just making him fail more. Your avatar starts glitching. Oh, Macho! Macho has wasted 5 minutes on this stage alone. For the first time in the challenge, he's falling behind. Something needs to change. He needs to learn to be patient. And it looks like he is. Oh, Macho, you got this slow and steady. There's no rush. Oh, wait, yeah, there is a rush. A little tiny bit of a rush. Alright, you're doing good. This is the hard. These are quarter stud tight ropes. Oh my god. Be careful, man. Do the turn. The turn is the hard part. He got the turn. He's getting super close to the end. Slow down. Slow down. God, you are so close to the end. Oh my god. He's got to do the little nook and cranny bit here. You have to do your little turns. How does he snap like that? That's weird. This is so stressful. Oh my god. Alright, last turn, Macho. Last turn. Jumping is disabled. You got to build up speed here. Alright, now go, Macho. Go! He did it! Okay, there you go, Macho. You're a little behind now, but no time to think about that. On to stage 9. Unlike the others, this stage doesn't just have one trap. You'll see what I mean in a second. But right now, he is shredding this part. That's not how you do it. Did you think it was just going to be 3 wraparounds in a row, man? Yeah. This third jump is trapped, and so is every single one after it. But the catch is, they're all different. He has to beat 7 different tricks in a row to win this stage. All while his time ticks down. He's checking for any secrets using shift lock. The answer is more straightforward than you may expect. I'll let you in on the scene. I put an invisible wall, and he has to somehow make this super long jump despite the presence of it. There's only one way to do that. Wall hopping. Yeah, Roblox has a glitch where if you flick your camera while hitting a crack in the wall, it lets you double jump, or triple jump, or however many times you need. He has to discover the invisible wall, and then figure out exactly what glitch to use in order to pass it. This jump is hard, yet somehow. There you go! He made it! Okay, he made it past the first puzzle. And then he didn't make it past the second. Yeah, this second puzzle is different. I put an invisible crack in this purple one. He has to find it, then use the wall hop glitch again to double jump off it onto the top of the wall. So don't worry about it. Oh, dang! Okay, he actually figured that out. But the third puzzle doesn't involve the jump down there at all. I made these 2 walls one stud closer together than the other. So a leap between them is actually possible. Let's see how long it takes him to get it. Oh, instantly. Well, this next trick is actually, of course he figured it out before I could finish what I was saying. Dude, he's blazing through these now. Till the fifth one. For this one, you're actually supposed to fail, because wouldn't you know it, I placed another invisible bar. If you fall underneath the platform, you can use it to skip to the next jump. Just make sure not to walk too far. And he figured this one out. Oh, figured it out, sort of. Let's see what happens now that he's down here. And bam. Okay, man. He's only got 3 more wraparounds to go. But little does Macho know he's about to hit a wall. Metaphor. Do it. Hit that wraparound, Macho. Hey. 8 times the charm. 9 times the charm. No. Alright, he made it back to the jump, but something's wrong. He's just standing. Last stage, he learned to take his time. This is ridiculous. I guess he's too scared of failing to even jump. I mean, it makes sense. Every time he dies, he has to spend 30 seconds making it back to where he was. It's a massive time loss. Oh, hey, look, 30 minutes has passed. You're officially halfway through the timer. Congratulations. Keep up this pace and you're gonna, maybe win. I actually have no idea. You're kind of coming close. I don't think he realizes that standing still isn't helping. If he wants to actually get past this jump, something's gotta change. The answer to this stage isn't even hard. It's actually pretty simple. All I did was put invisible wall on the right side of the jump. He just has to go around the left side and boom, done. But he's too scared to try. Simply that would mean leaping over the void and potentially dying another time. He has to overcome that fear if he actually wants to finish this stage. He has to learn to experiment. This jump has seriously stumped you, and the solution is so much easier than you'll think. You're gonna feel silly when you find the solution to this one. It's getting bad, man. He's been standing here for over a minute, just doing nothing. This is the slowest he's been on a stage in the whole obby. Can he really make it, or is he just gonna sit here forever? Something lit. Right when I thought he was stuck, Macho figured out the secret. He obviously failed the jump, but he overcame his fear and actually experimented. In doing so, he discovered that there isn't actually an invisible wall on the left side. Now all he has to do is make his way back and finish that. No way. Is he going to be able to do this now? Oh, he did it! Oh my god! This next stage is the same trick, but reversed. If this was in 5 minutes ago, he'd definitely get stuck here. But he's changed. Oh, he's lining up and... He died. I don't even think he hit the visible wall or anything. I think he just died. But he's not afraid of experimenting anymore. And because of that, he already figured out the trick of that. Now it's time for the last one. And can I be honest, this one doesn't even have a trick. He's gone through this whole stage expecting traps. Let's see how he reacts to there not being one at all. Last one! You can do it, Macho. You can figure it out. The very last one. No, come on, man. That wall is way too chunky to be doing a D-dance scoop flip through. Oh, and he did it! Okay! And now time for the... Alright, well, he's already dead. Yeah, he just moved on to stage 10, and he's already very confused. He can't seem to find a single safe place to stand, but despite that, he's still experimenting. Come on, keep trying. You'll get it. You'll get it, man. Oh, you see that? Looks like he finally found a spot to stand. Surely that means he's discovered the trap and can now beat the stick. Oh, he just keeps dying over and over. He's stumped back. I mean, he got stumped at the last stage too, but at least he could make the first jump there. He doesn't even know where to begin on this stage. Oh, he's deep in thought right now. He just learned how to experiment, but that isn't helping him here. He's failing over and over while learning nothing. If he wants to figure out the secret of this stage, something has to change. He has to learn to plan. What good is experimenting if you don't even have a plan? Just keep trying, Macho. Your brain will understand eventually, one of these days. But all of a sudden, he found the second jump. And the third. Macho was beginning to make every single jump no problem. He realized that every time he managed to stand on a platform, he was a very specific place, the middle. Instead of experimenting with a bunch of random possible solutions, what if he just sticks to what he knows is working? Okay. Wait, I think he figured it out. I think he actually got it. For the first time on this stage, Macho had a plan. Jump to the middle of every platform. Dude, he is skipping he jumped. What the dude? Okay, he figured out the gimmick. He's just going hardcore brain now, and he's speedrunning. I knew. The second it snapped in his head what the gimmick of this stage was, he figured it out. But he has no idea that at the very end, there's an entirely different trap I played for him. No matter where he jumps on this platform, he'll fall through. Because of that, he actually has to skip this jump and just go straight to the ending platform. But figure that out. He's almost at the end. Oh my gosh, he almost died there. Almost at the end, and... Did you think I would make it that easy? Are you serious right now? Yeah. Just a quick reminder, whenever he dies, he loses a worrying amount of time. Every single second matters, as you'll see later in the video. But for now, let's see if he's figured out that last trap of stage 10. Going, is he gonna mess up again? Oh. He figured it out. Okay, timer pause. Macho, you've made it to another safe zone. Your 2-minute break starts now. How you feeling right now? Scared. I got that.
What?
We have you on one of the last interviews of the video. I gotta ask, man. What's your motivation? What do you need this Robux for? Nothing.
What?
I mean, it's my understanding that you have gotten Robux from 2 previous challenges, but you've already blown it all. Please donate, giving it to people.
I'm gonna put it in my savings this time.
I wonder
What?
if your motivation is more than just money for this video.
You're right.
So you don't even care about the
What?
video watching? You care a little.
No, I care about proving myself, and if I can, then I will retire.
Well, in that case, Macho, your break has ended and the timer started again. You're moving on to stage 11, which looks incredibly easy, but as per usual, it's not. And as Macho keeps failing this over and over, I'm gonna let you in on the secret. This platform has a hidden gap. That's it. He just has to jump over the gap and make it to the other side. The only problem is this gap is 12 studs wide. AKA, it's a really difficult jump, made even harder by the fact he can't see it. He has to do a hard jump by just guessing where it might be or how wide it is. But at the last stage, he learned to make a plan. So at this stage, he's already made another, and this plan is completely wrong. He's so far off. Yeah, after experimenting for about 2 minutes, for some reason he determined that there's gotta be something on the left side of the platform. There isn't. You and I both know there's nothing there. The real solution is just to jump through the middle. Okay, well now he's totally off course now. Yeah, whatever plan he made isn't working. If he wants to finish this stage, he needs to learn to reevaluate. His planning is great, but when your plan falls through, you have to make a new one. And it looks like he is jumping closer to the actual platform rather than outside of it. And almost immediately after he started trying this, oh, he made it! Oh my god, he did it! This next stage may be a little confusing for us. Totally composed of cube and sphere jumps, it looks innocent enough, but I've secretly swapped the hitboxes of the cubes and the spheres. This stage is hard because the spheres are actually cubes, and the cubes are, oh my god, he's destroyed. He's not struggling at all. He's speedrunning this. Okay, maybe I ended up making the stage a little too easy by accident, but don't worry. The next stage will more than make up for it. It's like, I can't even push him off, he's too good! Alright, whatever, that's an easy stage then. Good job, Macho. So little does he know, he's about to struggle the hardest he has this whole video. Alright, Macho, your 2 minutes have started, and dude, I'll be honest with you, I did not expect for you to make it past all of these without a hit. None of my testers could do that. How did you figure all this out? Stop bumping in. What personal space? But I did like, can I touch your abs? How are your abs so rock solid and your pecs so squishy and floppy?
Thanks.
Okay, any further questions or concerns, Macho? Can we just start this again? Alright, Macho, your interview time is up, and now you have to face the second to last stage, which, I mean, do I really need to explain the trick of this one? Looks like Macho already figured it out. Basically, every single jump has an invisible platform extending above. These platforms slowly get higher and higher the further you go. That's it. It seems easy, right? Well... You can probably tell by now, it's not that simple. As you ascend higher and higher, it gets harder and harder to see where you're supposed to jump. Those big blue boxes turn into tiny blue specks. You essentially have to complete the stage off of muscle memory alone. And what if I told you there's actually a second trap on this stage? Probably the most evil one I've done the whole video. You see, all of these jumps are exactly 6 studs apart. But later in the stage, those 6 stud jumps turn into 5 stud jumps. Macho perfectly adjusts his muscle memory to do 6 stud long jumps, and then that muscle memory suddenly stops working. He can't see that the jumps get shorter. From that high up, it's hard enough to see the jumps at all. And to say he's struggling because of this would be an understatement. He's very close to the end. He's got like 2 left. No way. Ooh. He's already spent 2 minutes on this stage, making no real progress. And as he keeps failing, he keeps losing even more time. He's officially spent 8 minutes stuck on this stage. It's the longest he's spent on any of these stages. Oh my god, he's actually getting so close. Is he gonna make this? He's literally 1 jump away. He did it! He did it! Okay, okay, time to pause. Macho, okay, man.
That was awful.
You have 12 minutes left in the challenge. This next stage is the hardest of them all. But you literally see the finish line. It's right there. You think you can do it? Be honest with me, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Macho, are you ready for it? There's not much interviewing to be done here, man. This is the make or break moment, and you will see why this is the hardest stage. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, in this last stage, you may recognize a few obstacles. In fact, you may recognize every obstacle. I brought back a bit of every single previous stage, and he has to complete them all back to back, even the ones he struggled the most on. Starting with stage 1, and he's already forgotten the secret of the rate. There you go, okay. Time for stage 2, the conveyor belts. Oh, it's been so long, you totally forgot about the conveyor belt trap. That's what 48 minutes will do to a man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, he's gonna make it, he's gonna make it, and now he's on stage 3, which, believe it or not, is the hardest part of this whole level. Remember how the original stage 3 reversed your controls? This one does too, permanently. He has to complete the entire rest of the challenge with backwards controls. How you feel about that? How you feel about your controls being reversed right now? Is this comfortable? Do you like this? Oh, it's this jump on. So do you remember the gimmick of this stage? One. Nice. Okay, man. On to the fake kill bricks. But does he remember where they are? He died on the kill brick. He knew that they were supposed to be fake, but he couldn't remember which one.
You can do it.
Alright, don't die to the kill bricks again. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, he's doing it. He actually predicted the kill brick. He predicted the fake kill brick. Good job. Now he has to beat the slippery platforms of stage 6. And he made it through. On to stage 7, fake paths. Do you remember what happened the last time you did the path picking stage? Oh, Macho, you gotta remember. Come on, you can do it. Oh. Oh. Back to square one. Alright, Macho, use your brain. It's slowly sneaking on. It keeps turning back to me. Alright, he got past the first path picking part. Macho. Oh, no way. See if that's it. Okay, he made it past the path picking one. Now he has to revisit his starting with stage 8. The first stage he truly struggled on, but he's changed. After that last stage, he remembers everything he learned during this challenge. Now he's just putting it to use. Oh, he's onto the tightrope, the slippery tightrope, which is now even harder because his controls are reversed to doing it. All of these stages are like twice as hard now because his controls are just reversed the whole time. Macho, you have 7 minutes left. Okay, all right, making it across. Slow and steady wins the race, Macho. Slow and steady. And there. Okay, he made it past the tightrope. He's on stage 9. Another one he really struggled with before. How's he gonna fare this time? That's not gonna work on this first one. And okay, he did the wraparound with reverse controls. That is impressive. Oh, is he gonna? He guessed the second one. This was the second one, and he got it. Oh my God! Okay, he made it past the wraparounds. Now he's on the third to last stage. And Macho only has 6 minutes left. This whole stage takes about 3 minutes if you don't mess up. That means if he gets far in and fails again, it might be over. All right, it's this stage again. It's your favorite stage, Macho. Remember your favorite stage? He's doing it, Macho. You have 4 minutes left. Macho is on the last obstacle, the stage he struggled with the most. He barely has 3 minutes left. If he fails here, he won't have enough time to make it back. He has to make this first try if he wants to win. This is his last chance. He began this hobby sad and scared. I mean, the last time he tried one, he failed. He got insulted over and over. He lost his confidence. But throughout the last hour, he's changed. He's learned something from each stage. He's gotten better, breezing through these traps that used to take him forever. Even if he gets more hate, even if he fails, even if he can't prove himself, I hope he can look behind him and truly recognize how far he's come. Unfortunately, none of that matters if he doesn't make these last jumps perfectly. This is your final test, Macho. Time for me to stop talking.
Come on, let's do it. Faster.
And he did it! Go to the finish line, Macho! Go to the finish line! And... Macho! Oh my God! Macho!
Why,
You did it! Dude, I kid you not. He has 3 minutes left.
my heart beating so fast.
Okay, I finally beat the impossible Obby in Roblox. So, yeah, enjoy this video again, and you finally need to reach the finish line. Oh, Roblox impossible Obby. Thank you.